What's up, everybody? I am DJ Amazing, used to be known as DJ MVP, aka DJ Lil P. And I get asked the question all the time, tell my story how I became a DJ or what made me want to become a DJ. This video ain't gonna be long, so don't worry, because I know how some of y'all don't last that long. But kind of get into it. I was in middle school. This is the time LimeWire was a thing, before YouTube, before the internet was really the internet type stuff. I went to a middle school dance at this school called Austin Middle School here in Texas. And everybody was dancing. DJ Cool was like, let me clear my throat. And I was like amazed by this. I don't remember that DJ's name, but I went up to him and I asked him, I said, how do you do that? And I was like, he had me captivated. I forgot the DJ name, but I was so captivated. I was like, man, I want to do what you do. He was like, man, go get you some turntables. Go get on LimeWire and watch you some videos. That's how I learned about LimeWire. And from there, I went home. I got on my computer, my Windows 95 computer. I'll never forget. I was on Windows 95 computer, and I started watching videos, downloading songs, and my family would have family functions, and I started DJing family functions. Like, not DJing, but like playing music at the family functions. I got booed a lot. I'm going to keep it real. A lot of my family booed me in the beginning. My name was DJ Lil P, because I had this infatuation with No Limit at the time. Like, I was real big on No Limit Records. Matter of fact, I still got the tattoo of Lil P. It's on this side. Yeah, I still got the tattoo right there. But anyway, I fell in love with DJ Cool, with the music. I listened to his music, and I started becoming with my own music. And I got invited to do a party. It was a house party, maybe 10, 15 people. I had this raggedy turntable and this old mixboard that I bought from a pawn shop. It only had one turntable and one mixer. And I just started doing my thing. And from high school, I started getting dances, middle school dances, birthday parties, family reunions, and it started just growing. And then I was not well received in the DJ community right away, because I wasn't understanding how to read the crowd, how to read the people. So I left it alone for a little while. So then I moved to Houston. And I went through a little situation in Houston that made me start back DJing again. Then I was a hype man known as the MC. I was the MC. I started DJing. I started MCing clubs, being a hype person, and I got the name MVP because I was always in the VIP section with the mic on top of the couch, on top of the tables, getting the crowd moving, and they gave me the name DJ MVP. So I started running with DJ MVP for like a couple of years. And I started doing clubs. I started doing Boss. I got some awards, but Boss DJs. I started running with this group called the Classic DJs and the Boss DJs. And Young Boss Network. I was DJing for them. Shout out to Shano. I started running with them, and my name started trickling down. I met Bun B. I met Pimp C. I met Boosie. I met Hurricane Chris. I met Lil Flip, Slim Thug. I met a lot of these rappers before they even got famous in H-Town. Then, kind of bring you up to speed, I relocate again back in the Orange, Texas area. And then I became, as y'all all know me now, as DJ Amazing. Because I've always been told, you are so amazing when you DJ. This not me talking. This coming from the people I've DJed for. You so amazing. You so amazing. And we love the way you DJ. We love the way you work the crowd. And people started calling me DJ Amazing. So, I mean, after I finish a DJ gig, I always walk around the room. You can look on my TikTok, my YouTubes. I ask people from 1 to 10, how good did I do? Very rarely I'll get a person to say like a 9, or if they're drunk, they'll say an 8 because I didn't play what they wanted me to play. But technically I did. But when you deal with drunk people, you know how that go. I read my crowd before I do anything. But anyhow, I love what I do. You know, it's at the point to where now it's not even about the money. The money if you're a good DJ, the money gonna come. You gonna get the money. I mean, the money gonna come. So, now that I have a 14-year-old daughter and she knows I DJ, she knows what I do, but she's not amazed by what I do because she still don't really understand what a DJ really is. As long as she get what she want, you know, far as the money goes, she get what she want out of it. And the price of a DJ depends on how good you are and how long you've been DJing. And I tell people all the time, you pay for what you get. You pay for what you get. You pay for a real DJ. A real DJ gonna rock the crowd. You know where your money's went. With me, you gonna get your money's worth when I DJ. You gonna get every red cent when I DJ. You gonna get that. Like I said, DJ Grandmaster. You know, I know about DJ Grandmaster. He was cool. He did his thing. He's the reason why DJ Cool started DJing. But DJ Cool really put me on how to work the crowd while you DJing. Tell a joke. Or if you see somebody doing something, engage with the people. Kind of like what TikTok wants you to do. Engage. If you're not engaging, you ain't making no money. I think the biggest crowd I've ever DJed for was a block party I DJed in Houston. Almost 1,000 people. That's the most people I've ever DJed in front of outside of a wedding or DJing in the club. I've DJed 200-300 people. That's regular. That's norm. That's the norm for me. Lately, I've been getting a lot of birthday parties, family reunions, private events, things of that nature. And I get asked all the time, "Are you ever gonna DJ?" My daughter asked me recently, "Are you ever gonna are you ever gonna retire from DJing?" No. As long as God give me breath, I'm still gonna do this thing because, excuse me, I love what I do. And when you love what you do, it's not about the money anymore. It's about making people smile, taking people off their everyday stresses of the world. And you know, I love mixing. I love DJing. I know a guy right now, when I DJ, he is so amazed by what I do behind the turban. And I appreciate that. I love that look when people give me, they just so shocked about what's going on the turntable. That's how you know you're doing your job, when you can look at the crowd and they just amazed by you. Now, I have had drunk people come up request the same song repeatedly. I've had people stare at me at the DJ booth. I mean, I've had all kinds of stories. Some stories I can't even tell. I'm gonna write a book. I'm gonna write a book eventually. I'm gonna write a book. I'll tell all. But to get back to the point, so this video won't be expeditiously long. Shout out to T.I. I truly love what I do. And I'm DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing. I have a gig on 4th of July tomorrow. If you're a real DJ, you're gonna stay booked almost every other weekend, or at least 3 gigs a month. You're gonna get that. Now don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I've had times where I wasn't DJing at all because, to be honest, it's year 2026. Some of these Bluetooth speakers are people are DJing with a Bluetooth speaker, but it is nothing like having a professional DJ at your event, making the crowd move, talking to the crowd. It's nothing like having a live DJ. Bluetooth speaker is good for some events. I'm not a hater against that. I'm not. But what I will say, it's nothing like having a real DJ on the turntables. I was asked, would I ever do what I'm doing right now, telling my story of how I became a DJ. And like I said, I fell in love with it in middle school. I think it was my 7th grade year at a middle school dance. I will never forget that. It gives me goosebumps. Y'all see that? It still gives me goosebumps to this day. Thinking about when I wanted to become a DJ in middle school, and I fell in love with it, and ever since then, I still do it. Now, I have been asked, what is my dream? There's 2 things that I have not did yet as a professional DJ. I would like to DJ for the Houston, Texas at a training camp, or I would like to DJ in NRG for the Houston, Texas. Or my big dream, if the Houston, Texas win a Super Bowl, I want to DJ downtown in the city. I want to DJ somewhere downtown in the city. That's my dream. I didn't DJ in the clubs downtown. Grasshopper, Glow. I didn't DJ at a lot of the clubs downtown. That's never been an issue for me. But that's my three dreams is to DJ in NRG, training camp, and probably go on the road with a famous rapper. I would not mind going on the road, getting paid, going city to city DJing for a rapper. So I still do mixtapes. I still do drops. I still do that. My favorite rapper has passed. B King, Club Lawzilla. He's one of my favorite rappers. I like T-Paint. I like Rick Ross. I like T.I. NBA Youngboy. I like him. Round Wave. I like him. There's a few other rappers that I like, but just to give you a few. Now, DJ-wise out there, I like DJ Khaled. Yeah, I like him. There's a lot of DJs that I do like. DJ Envy, cool. But to wrap this up, if you like what I'm saying or you have a comment, put a comment below. I'm going to leave this video on my YouTube, my TikTok. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to watch this video. And if you want to book me, it's not hard. It's not hard. If you want me, you will get me. I'm DJ Amazing, Simply Amazing. Hold up.